Every single day, millions of people drink milk. Morning, night, after gym, before sleep. No questions, no thinking, just habit. But pause for a second. What if this one simple drink is doing far more inside your body than you've ever realized? What if that glass of milk is silently affecting your strength, your focus, your sleep, your skin, even your daily energy? And here's the real twist. Most people are drinking milk, but almost no one understands its true power. And that's exactly what we're going to uncover today. Look around your life. Milk is everywhere. In your kitchen, in your childhood, in your routine. You've been told since you were young, drink milk, it's good for you. But no one really explains why. No one tells you what it actually does inside your body, when it helps the most, when it doesn't, and how you might be using it completely wrong. So today, we're going deeper. Not surface-level advice, not generic health tips. We're going to break down the real power of milk, from muscle growth to brain function, to sleep, to daily performance. And by the end of this video, you won't just drink milk, you'll understand it. Let's start with something real. You go to the gym. You lift weights, you push yourself, you feel the burn. But most people don't realize is the workout doesn't build muscle, recovery does. When you train, you're actually creating tiny damage in your muscle fibers. Your body then repairs that damage and makes the muscle stronger. Now here's where milk enters the story. Milk contains two types of protein that work in a very unique way. Fast-absorbing protein and slow-releasing protein. Think about that for a second. One starts working immediately. The other continues working for hours. So when you drink milk after a workout, it's not just protein intake. It's a timed recovery system. Immediately, your body starts repairing muscle tissue. Then slowly, over the next few hours, it continues feeding those muscles. That's why people who consistently include milk in their routine often see steady progress. Not because it's magical, but because it's consistent support. And here's something most beginners miss. You don't need the most expensive supplements in the world. You need consistency, proper nutrition, and smart habits. Milk fits perfectly into that system. Think about it like this. There are people chasing complex solutions, and then there are people mastering simple ones. And over time, simple done consistently always wins. Now imagine this. You're building muscle, getting stronger, lifting heavier, but your foundation is weak. Your bones, your joints, your internal support system. If that isn't strong, everything else becomes unstable. Milk plays a quiet role here. It provides calcium and works with nutrients like vitamin D to support bone strength. But here's the important part. You don't feel bone strength immediately. There's no instant feedback. That's why people ignore it. But over time, this becomes the difference between consistent performance and repeated injury. Your body is like a structure. Muscles are visible, bones are not. But without strong structure, strength has no support. Let's talk about something you experience every day. Energy. Not the kind you feel for 10 minutes after a sugary drink, but the kind that actually carries you through your day. Have you ever noticed this? You eat something sweet, you feel great for a short time, then suddenly you feel tired again. That's unstable energy. Milk works differently because it's not just one type of nutrient, it's a combination. Carbohydrates give you immediate fuel. Protein slows digestion and stabilizes energy. Fats help sustain it over time. This creates something powerful, stability. Instead of spikes and crashes, you get consistency. And in real life, consistency matters more than intensity. Because your day isn't one big moment, it's hundreds of small moments, and your energy decides how you perform in each one. Now let's shift focus from your body to your mind, because your brain is working constantly, even right now, processing, understanding, deciding, and yet most people never think about feeding their brain properly. Milk contains important nutrients like vitamin B12, and this matters more than you think. Because when your brain lacks proper support, you don't just feel a little tired, you feel mentally slow, unfocused, drained. Now imagine this in your daily life. You're studying, trying to concentrate, but your mind keeps drifting. You blame motivation, you blame discipline, but sometimes it's nutrition. Milk doesn't suddenly turn you into a genius, but it supports the system that allows you to function better. And over time, small improvements in focus become big improvements in results. Here's something powerful. Most people are trying to improve their life while ignoring sleep. They want better physique, better focus, better performance, but they're sleeping poorly, and that's like trying to build a house on unstable ground. Milk has a subtle effect here. It contains compounds that help your body relax. That's why warm milk at night feels calming, not because it's psychological, but because your body responds to it. Better sleep leads to better recovery, better hormone balance, better mental clarity. And here's the truth most people don't like hearing. You don't grow when you work. You grow when you recover. And milk supports that process quietly. Let's clear something up. Milk is not a miracle for your skin. It won't suddenly give you perfect skin overnight, and anyone telling you that is oversimplifying. But here's what it does do. Milk provides hydration, protein, and essential nutrients, and your skin is a reflection of your internal health. So when your body is properly nourished, your skin benefits. Not dramatically, but naturally. Better texture, better repair, better overall appearance. But only if your lifestyle supports it, because no single food can fix a poor lifestyle. Hair problems are everywhere today. Hair fall, thinning, weak strands, and people immediately look for external solutions, shampoos, oils, treatments. But forget something basic. Hair is built from nutrients, especially protein. Milk provides the building blocks your body needs, not to instantly grow hair, but to support stronger, healthier growth over time. This is slow, this is consistent, and this is how real results happen. Now, let's talk about something important. Milk is powerful, but it's not perfect for everyone. Some people struggle to digest lactose, and instead of understanding their body, they force themselves to drink milk anyway, thinking it's healthy, so I should keep drinking it. But health doesn't work like that. If your body reacts negatively, you need to adjust, not force. Because real health is not about blindly following advice. It's about understanding your body. In a world full of complex diets, expensive supplements, and trending health hacks, milk feels simple, too simple, and that's why people underestimate it. But here's the truth. The most powerful habits are usually the simplest ones, not because they're easy, but because they're consistent. Milk is not a shortcut, it's not a hack, it's a support system. And if you use it right, it can quietly improve multiple areas of your life. So next time you pick up a glass of milk, pause. Don't just drink it out of habit. Understand what you're putting into your body. Because it's not just a drink, a routine, or tradition. It's a tool. A simple, powerful, underrated tool. And sometimes the biggest transformations come from the smallest habits. If this video made you see milk differently, then you're already ahead of most people, because awareness is the first step to improvement. Subscribe now, because the next video might show you another simple habit that completely upgrades your life.